perdimos la razón, no perdimos la memoria y nos da felicidad ver las vueltas de la historia. Se cantan las injusticias, la alegría y la esperanza. Se canta en todos los tiempos, latitudes y mudanzas. Sujétenme el corazón que se me va pa' Santiago. Apúrense que el dolor es muy fuerte y me hace daño. Sujétenme el corazón que se me va pa' Santiago. Apúrense que el dolor es muy fuerte y me hace daño. A cada uno su tierra, a cada uno su gente, a cada uno su espacio, el sol en su continente. La prueba de lo que digo al alcance de la mano, llamada por el amor del latinoamericano. Sujétenme el corazón que se me va pa' Santiago. Apúrense que el dolor es muy fuerte y me hace daño. Sujétenme el corazón que se me va pa' Santiago. Apúrense que el dolor es muy fuerte y me hace daño. Al otro lado está el río y no lo puedo cruzar. Al otro lado está el puente, no lo puedo atravesar. Aquí me pongo a esperar la respuesta con el sí y me quedo con ustedes cerquita de mi país. Sujétenme el corazón que se me va pa' Santiago. Apúrense que el dolor es muy fuerte y me hace daño. Sujétenme el corazón que se me va pa' Santiago. Apúrense que el dolor es muy fuerte y me hace daño.
That's called En la Frontera, on the border, or at the border. A beautiful song sung by Paula Monsalve with her brother Roberto Monsalve at the piano. And I'm very happy to welcome Paula Monsalve. Buenos días y bienvenida.
Buenos días, Stephen, and thank you. Muchas gracias to have me again back at this wonderful station and finally meet you. So
I was going to say, I really should say welcome back, because you were here with Marcus Jackman about, well, I think it was 16 years ago this month.
Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. And it sounded like it was yesterday.
Well, and you were singing along with it just now, too, as you were listening to that. What was that song about?
It's an incredible song by Isabel Parra. Isabel Parra is the daughter of Violeta Parra, who was one of the biggest and the most amazing composers in Latin American music from Chile. And Isabel was in exile for a few years at the time of the Pinochet coup. And she wrote this song while she was waiting in Argentina for the yes, you can come back to the country. So it's a great song. And it says, hold my heart. My heart wants to go to Santiago. And the pain is so big that it hurts. That's what it says. Sujéteme el corazón. You know that part? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about that. And it's an amazing song of freedom and hope and life itself, you know. Yeah.
So you are from Linares, Chile.
Linares, Chile,
But you've been living in Fairmount, Indiana for a long time.
Yeah, a little over 30 years. Yeah, I came here in 1984 to outside Fairmount, Indiana. In the country, in the middle of nowhere and around cornfields. And that was part of life. And I said, well, this is where life is taking me and this is where I'm going to be. And I'm still here. And I love it. Thank you. Yeah.
When did you know that you wanted to be a professional singer?
Well, this started at a very young age. All my family are very musician. I think it started with my grandfather, who was from Spain. and he was a great dancer and singer. My mother taught me all these Spanish operetas that are called zarzuelas. And my older brother, I have two more brothers. Roberto is the youngest. I'm in the middle. Arturo is the oldest. And Arturo was 4 years old when he saw this little accordion in a window in a music shop in Santiago. And my mother she bought the accordion for him. And my mom name is Marta, and there is a song that is called Marta, Capullito de Rosa. 4 years old, and he started by himself.
He's already picked that up.
Oh my gosh, amazing. And then my father brought a guitar when I was maybe 8 years old. He wanted to start playing the guitar, but his fingers were very, very fat. So he would cover all the strings almost, I said, Daddy, let me try. And I have this book, with lessons. And then I met this incredible guitar teacher who taught me most of the Latin American music that I sing now. And I play the guitar very, very young. Then the piano came home, and both of my brothers will fight for the piano.
So you've been living with these songs that you're still performing for all your life.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
And you sang with some of the local orchestras in the past years. You did something with Richmond and with Anderson.
Okay, the first thing was singing with my guitar in a friend's house in Richmond, and I was introduced to conductor Maestro Thomas Elephant, who conducted the Richmond Symphony Orchestra for 16 years. Now he lives in New York, and he looked at me and he said, "You know what? I'm crying inside, Paula." And he said, "I was born in Chile, and I remember this rhythm that you are doing, these songs that you are doing." And he said, "Do you want to do a concert with the symphony?" And I said, "Okay, let me sit really well. What did you say? Can you repeat?" Imagine my songs, the song that I have done all my life. And we did it. And it was a sold out concert. So everything started with my dear friend, Thomas Elephant. And then it was sold out. And then they invited me next season with Maestro Victor Bordo, because Thomas was leaving to Israel. And Thomas said at that time, "Paula, when I'm ready in Israel, you are coming." And I said, "Honey, darling, call me." I said, "He will never call. This is something that he's saying." Well, listen, after 8 years, he called me, and I did 2 concerts with his orchestra in Israel. Yeah. And then I did Anderson Symphony Orchestra, Marion Philharmonic twice, and then Chamber Orchestra in Indy, 2 concerts in Israel, and 1 concert I've done in Chile also with the Symphony Orchestra. So it's a real blessing to be able to have these incredible arrangements with the music that I grew up with the music that is from home, from my roots, from my soul.
You spent some time in Spain as well, somewhere along the way.
Yes, I started singing professionally in Spain in 1979. It's been a long way. Like for you, Stephen, you were telling me how long you've been here. And it's just...
It goes very quickly, doesn't it?
It goes quickly because it's that passion, it's that light of deepness that we have for what we do, that it's never going to be gone. Neither when you and me are going to be gone, believe me, it's going to be there still. Yeah.
Now, tell me about the concert you have coming up in Wabash at the Honeywell House.
Yeah, we're doing a very special evening at the Honeywell House on April 18th at 6 o'clock. It's going to be an elegant dinner, and it's going to be just my brother, Roberto, at the piano, and myself. And we're going to do a musical trip to lovely and romantic songs from Latin America. That's what we're doing on the 18th.
And then you have a couple of concerts with your quintet coming up in
with my
Indianapolis.
quintet, yes. We're going to be doing the El Día de los Niños on April 30th in Indianapolis. We're going to be doing 2 concerts at the Lilly Theater, 10:30 in the morning and 11:30. Then we're doing May 3rd, Taylor Symphony Orchestra. That is going to be amazing and incredible fun to be with all the students. And then we finish May 6th at the Art Gardens, with the quintet.
So it's a busy spring for you.
It's a busy spring, and it's so, so exciting. It's always I don't know, energizing. Is life, and love when you can do music.
What would you call the styles that you do? It's we tend to want to pigeonhole and label genres of music. What is this? Latin American folk?
It's Latin American folk. It's Latin American folk music. All the roots of the songs are folk, most of them, because even bolero belongs, to the roots of that rhythm, Afro-Cuban. So it's absolutely Latin folk music, what I do. And I do some pieces in English, a little bit of jazzy songs here and there, a little bit of country here and there, because just as a gift to my audience,
Well, let's listen to something else that you recorded when you were here before. It was actually in our old studio. I mean, the building next door.
Yes, I can see that. This is amazing. It's beautiful.
We've been here, I forget how many years now, but you were here and did this Indiana Backstage program in 2001. And tell us about this bolero, Tell Me Lies, it translates to, or something?
Yeah, it's called The Lie, and it's like this person that is really, really in love. And so by preference is saying, lie to me. I rather have you lying to me. So he said, I'm living on a lie, but, I feel better about you, because she or he doesn't want to see the hurt of the truth, Yeah.
Well, let's listen to
something
this.
Like that.
This is Paula Monsalve and her brother Roberto at the piano.
Voy viviendo ya de tus mentiras. Sé que tu cariño no es sincero. Sé que mientes al besar y mientes al decir te quiero. Me resigno porque sé que pago mi maldad de ayer. Siempre fui llevada por la nada. Es por eso que te quiero tanto. Mas si das a mi vivir la dicha con tu amor fingido, miénteme una eternidad que me hace tu maldad feliz. Voy viviendo ya de tus mentiras. Sé que tu cariño no es sincero. Sé que mientes al besar y mientes al decir te quiero. Me resigno porque sé que pago mi maldad de ayer. Siempre fui llevada por la nada. Es por eso que te quiero tanto. Mas si das a mi vivir la dicha con tu amor fingido, miénteme una eternidad que me hace tu maldad feliz.
That's a beautiful song, Paula. Paula Monsalve.
Thank you,
With
Stephen.
Roberto at the piano. Tell us again what that translates to.
Yeah, it's I'm living with your lies, and I know that you are not sincere when you say I love you or when you are kissing me, but I think I'm paying back for maybe something wrong that I did in my past, and now this is what I'm feeling now. This is what I'm getting. Something like that. But it's a lovely song. I just love it.
And you were saying while we were listening to that when your heart is in the music that you're performing, you can notice the growth that you've had as an artist.
Absolutely.
Over the years.
I was really listening, very concentrated, and I can really see the stage that my life and my voice was at that point. And I believe, I really, really believe this, that when you go through life doing what you really, really want to do by heart, that doing is very connected with your inner process of growing. Maybe your voice cannot get, the highest note that you were able to do 20, 30 years ago, because voice naturally goes down, which I love it. I mean, the lower tones, I just love it. Listening to Roberto, so delicate the way he plays the piano. My brother is an amazing pianist. But we have lived this 16 years or so. And I can see like my voice being more open, more given, more relaxed. We have both reached a plateau like what you do, Stephen. You've been here for so long, and we don't even feel it because we are totally there. And that is a gift. That is absolutely a gift. When you can see, you can see the difference where you were and where you are now.
Mm-hmm. So again, you're coming up, your next engagement will be at Honeywell House in Wabash. That's at 720 North Wabash Street in Wabash, Indiana. That's on Tuesday, April 18th. It's 3 weeks from this evening.
Yes.
And if people are interested in attending that and buying
Please
tickets, the number there is 260-563-2326. 260-563-2326. You can also find all of this at paulamonsalve.com.
Absolutely.
That's your website.
Yes.
Paula, it's been a pleasure meeting you and having you back in the studio.
It's been wonderful to meet you, Stephen, and thank you so much for opening these 10 minutes to us and being able to share our music with all your audience. And muchas gracias. A lot of thank you. A lot. Thank you so much,
You're very
Stephen.
welcome, and thank you. And thanks to Laria,
Laria Slater.
Who brought you. She's sitting in the next room listening
she's
to
my
this.
angel. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you to Laria, too. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Paula. It's 25 minutes after 10 o'clock. You're listening to Morning Musicale. I'm Stephen Turpin, and we're going to hear a Spanish dance now by Enrique Granados. This is number 8 out of a set of 12, as it was orchestrated by Rafael Ferrer, Salvatore Brotons directing the Barcelona Symphony, and Catalonia National Orchestra. Music of Enrique Granados.